everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome to my channel. Today I've decided I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. So this Friday starts the paranormal romance readathon. I think I'm going to do like a whole separate vlog for that, but like we are coming up to the end of October, so I decided I would try to fit a few more spooky reads in before the end of the month. I am definitely not on my usual track for reading this past month. I've been working a lot more and all of that stuff, so I decided I was gonna go ahead and do another vlog style video because I haven't had time to do a sit down video. Last weekend was my birthday, so I took a little trip out to Austin and did another little bookshop, and I purchased 3 new books from Book People. So yes, I'm so excited for these books. I've heard nothing but great things about them, so I'm really excited. So I will go ahead and show you the books that I got. The very first book I ended up picking up is going to be Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. This is an Own Voices Latinx and LGBTQ plus book. So far, I actually did start it this past weekend, and let me see, I only got to page 28, but already I feel like this is going to be a very emotional book just from the first couple pages that I've been reading of it. I think I might save this one for the paranormal romance readathon because like there are some spooky situations. These characters, they can, you know, heal with magic and speak to ghosts and all of this stuff, so I think I might save this because I'm not gonna lie, I really want to pick up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I also did a poll on my Instagram stories where I put the 3 books that I recently just got and asked which one I should pick up, and this one definitely won. So this one, and then it was Cemetery Boys, and then Mexican Gothic I think was, I can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at that post, but yeah, this one won. It's an adult fantasy book, if I'm not mistaken. Basically set in the 1700s. Our main character makes a deal to basically live forever, but everybody that meets her ends up forgetting about her. So it's essentially this extremely lonely life that she's living, etc, etc. So I'm really excited to see how I enjoy this one. I did like the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy, just not as much I think as everybody else did, but yeah, I did put it on my best of 2018 books when I did read it that year, but still I'm really excited about this one. Lots and lots of good things that I've heard about it, so I'm excited. The third and final book I ended up picking up is Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I think I said that right. I'm really excited about this. This was a couple of different book club picks this past month. It's kind of like a horror story, if I'm not mistaken. Not really too much thriller involved. I've heard it's kind of slower paced and it has a really good plot twist. It's not too long, so I think I can get through it here fairly quickly. But yeah, those are the couple books that I have that I can choose from. So I might pick up one of these 2 for this reading this week. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I'm thinking, sorry, the glare. So I'm thinking probably this one if I have it right. Yeah, so I do actually work every single day this week, so there's not gonna be too, I don't know. I don't really know what's gonna go on, but I am working every day this week, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And I am really excited. So let's go ahead and get to reading. So I think I've decided I'm gonna pick up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This one, I just feel like it's calling to me. I don't know if it's the black and the gold or what it is, but basically I'm kind of feeling this one. So I'll give it a couple chapters, see how I'm feeling about it. Maybe try out Mexican Gothic and do the same thing. But I am all posted up in bed with my Twizzlers, and we also have to pick up some groceries this afternoon, or this evening rather. So I think I can get a couple chapters in before I have to do that. So I will update you once I have a better grasp of how I'm feeling about this book. All right, good evening everyone. So as you can see, I have a face mask on. I'm like trying to do some skincare. My skin is just very problematic lately. So if you watched my last vlog, I was on, or I am on, a retinol cream, which has helped, but I just have like some stubborn spots up here. So I'm sure that you probably don't want to know about any of this because you're here for the reading. Okay, so reading update. I am currently now on page 35 of Addie LaRue, or whatever you want to call it, by V.E. Schwab. I am loving this book. So I've already pulled out my highlighter. As you can see, I am highlighting a bunch of different things in this book that just like speak to me, or I really like the way that it's written. V.E. Schwab, I feel like her writing is just very, I don't know how to put it, just, I don't know, very flowery. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm really tired, and this book's so good, and I just want to get back to reading it, and basically I'm really enjoying it. So it flashes back. I think at the beginning I said that this book takes place in the 1700s. It definitely does not. It goes back and forth between her time as a child and then back to like 2014. So far that's kind of like been the timelines. And you see where she is currently at in 2014, and how kind of her life is very different from when she was a child. And I just really like how Addie, she just dreams of more and wants just not to be stuck in this small French village that she's grown up in. And you know, her mom does not approve of her, you know, daydreaming and drawing and wanting to go with her father to a fair and, you know, just see the world, because at the time, you know, women just did not do that. They had their place basically to be mothers and wives, and that's pretty much it. So I just love this, and the fact that Addie has this vivid imagination where she has created this person that she kind of speaks to, that she draws all the time, and takes all of the best features from the people she knows and like makes it into this person. I don't know, I feel like we might come back to that. I could be wrong. I feel like I'm often wrong in the things that I predict, but so far absolutely loving this book. I'm only 35 pages in, but I'm really loving it, so very, very excited. So I'm going to deal with this face mask here in a few, read a little bit more, and catch up with you later. And with my coffee, I am still only like page 54-ish in The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I am really enjoying this. I literally have my little highlighter here next to me, because I've almost like every other page I'm highlighting something. I just find that, I think I mentioned this before, that the way V.E. Schwab wrote this book, just almost every line, like, I don't know, it's so beautifully written, and it's just like poetic. I don't know, I'm really bad at describing this, but I'm really enjoying it a lot. And so far have really good things to think about, and I already mentioned it to one of my coworkers that she should actually read it. But anyways, really enjoying this. Just got home from work, so probably on 5 o'clock. I think I might catch up with a little bit of some Netflix shows that I've been watching, so I might go ahead and see if there's a new episode. I've been watching Record of Youth, which is a K-drama, and has the girl from Parasite in it. So I've been watching that one, and it's like coming out weekly, and yeah, very excited. So I'm gonna check on that, see what's going on, and then I will eat some dinner. So yep. So it looks like they actually released the next 2 or 3 episodes of this show that I'm watching, and I'm really liking it. It's about a girl who's a makeup artist and this young guy who basically he was like a male model, and he wants to become an actor, and kind of like that story coming into fame and dealing with all of it, along with like family drama. It's all of the things I really enjoy. So I am probably going to finish this episode for sure, maybe start the other one, and then get to reading. Okay, so I spent the last 3 hours of my evening finishing Record of Youth. I thought it was so cute and so much fun. If you like celebrity, K-dramas, all the kinds of things that deal with, you know, up-and-coming celebrities and drama and all of that stuff, check it out. It was really, really cute. So that being said, I haven't read any more of my book. So I am thinking that I'll try to read maybe a couple more chapters of this, or maybe pick up my Kindle. Not really quite sure. I really want to read, but I really just want to watch all the K-dramas. And if you have any recommendations for me, I feel like I've watched almost all of them on Netflix, not gonna lie. And I've watched a couple on Viki, I think that's what it's called. So definitely let me know what your favorites are, and if you want to chit chat about some amazing K-dramas, let me know. But anyways, I am going to try to get through a couple chapters of this and probably update you tomorrow if I get a chance, because it's like 9:30 and I'm sleepy, so I'm gonna go. So I have my work clothes still on. I literally have my big comfy jacket from Zara that I'm absolutely in love with. I got last year. Anyways, sorry about my face. I got a facial today and that thing's just not going away. Anyways, so moving on from my appearance post work, it's like 6 o'clock or so in the afternoon. So yesterday I read like a chapter of Addie LaRue. I'm still enjoying it, but it started getting kind of like late in the evening. So I picked up my Kindle and started reading this book called, I think it was Home. And it's a Reverse Harem book, and it's supposed to be set in senior year of high school. Makes absolutely no sense. It's one of those that's just like you're reading it and you're like, these timelines just don't match up. Like, she's supposed to be some like badass girl and the guys are supposed to be like, I don't know, notorious for running these fight rings, but they're as like when they were like freshmen in high school. Makes no sense, but you know, here we are. And I read quite a bit of it, not gonna lie. So it was entertaining. But the whole time I was reading it, I was like, what is going on? So, I don't know. There's that. I am not really sure what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the evening. Obviously reading. And I think I might start a new K-drama, maybe watch a couple episodes, because I asked on my Instagram what some new and exciting K-dramas that you recommend me, and I think I might start one of those. So I'll let you know which one I choose and kind of update you on that, as well as, you know, what's going on. So let's get to reading. Yeah, so I ended up deciding to pick up the Kindle book that I was reading earlier, and yeah, no joke. This book just does not make any sense. And also, like, whenever you have a reverse harem, aka 3 or more gentlemen that are interested in one girl, it's best to have like some sort of like defining features other than just like introducing the characters just by name, and that's it. And I think like maybe 2 or 3 of them maybe had like some explanation of like their appearance, but that's it. It was told one time, and yeah, not really sure how I'm feeling about this book. Obviously not really enjoying it, but yet I'm still reading it. I don't know. Hello everyone, it's actually November 1st, so it's Sunday. I am not sure if I'm gonna vlog any more of today, but I did get some good reading in this past weekend. I started the paranormal romance readathon, and I picked up a book. What is it called? It's called Incubus Caged. It is a story, it's supposed to be like male, female, polyamorous relationship. And this girl, she doesn't really know what she is. She's basically taken to like live with this sorcerer or wizard or whatever. And there's this big panther and there's, I don't know. it was interesting. I guess I could say that. There wasn't really too much of the polyamorous relationship in this first book. I believe that starts the second and the third. I think there's a couple books in that series actually. But I read the first one, it was enjoyable. So I ticked off a couple of the boxes for that readathon. The next book that I ended up picking up was not for the readathon, and that's called Obsessed. So it's a novella about this guy who is obsessed with this girl, but not in a bad way. Basically, like, once he sees her, he's all she wants, or she's all he wants. And like, he's this like big underground fighter, which is a trope that is used a lot in like indie romances I have seen. And basically she is like, wants to be with him, only likes him, and ends up going to his fight, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna be with this guy, and he's like, I'm gonna make her mine. And then they come together, and then lo and behold, you know, bam bam. Very short novella, lots of fun, very, very steamy, and I did enjoy it for the most part. There's a lot of alpha male vibes going on this, so there's a lot of things that I was just like, no, I don't like that. Just the way that they were talking. I don't know, I feel like a lot of my reading tastes have like evolved this past year. So I finished that. Let me see. I did start a second book for the PNR readathon, and that's gonna be Fortuna Sworn by K.J. Sutton. Sorry, can't see if it's like in shot or not, but Bree from In Love and Words kindly gifted this to me for my birthday. I am a good chunk of the way in. I'm about like 146, so about like halfway-ish done. I'm enjoying it a lot. This is about a girl who is the last of her kind, and she is looking for her brother who disappeared one day and doesn't know where he went off to for about 2 years. And like, she lives with humans, and at first you don't really know what she is, and she ends up getting like captured by these like traders basically, and goes to this market where they sell magical beings. And so she meets this guy there, ends up making this deal with the devil basically, but not really. And now we're kind of seeing what she got herself into now. So there are like fallen angels, fae. It's very, very like Holly Black-esque, and like the world, how it's like really dark and like gritty type thing. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting from this, to be quite honest. Like, if you like Holly Black's Cruel Prince, I think you might really enjoy this book here. Yeah, just really enjoying that one. I did pick up another book as well. Like, I've just been all over the place. I haven't finished a lot of books. I've started a lot of books. Let's see, the other book that I did start last night, let's see, called Midnight Fae Academy. So I don't know, it's like one of these on here. I'll put up the picture. This is a reverse harem book. Basically, she is an earth elemental fae, ends up getting bitten by this midnight fae. Basically, they're like vampires, and that's a big no-no in their society. Basically, you know, these fae can't intermingle, otherwise it creates like beings that are way too powerful. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting. That is another reverse harem book. Okay, to catch up on what I talked about, what I was reading. Where are all my books? Oh, it's up there. Okay, so hold on. So I'm not actually very far in the books that I picked up in the beginning of this vlog. So The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, I'm only still on page 62. So I'm not getting very far at all in this book. That's not to say I don't like it. I do really like it. The writing's absolutely beautiful. I've literally highlighted on almost every single page a passage that just like speaks to me, just the way that it's written, etc, etc. So I'm really enjoying that, but I just haven't gotten very far because I ended up picking up books like this for the Paranormal Romance Readathon. I did not get too far into Hate. I think that's the name of the reverse harem. I don't know. This one is just like, I think just poorly written. There are things that like, I think I mentioned this before, but it's like one character will be doing something, saying something, and then like a couple pages later, it like they switch and it ends up being like someone completely different. So yeah, just not a big fan of that. I'm liking the idea of the story. Like, I really enjoyed the like reverse harem, like day-to-day like interactions, like hanging out at their houses and like, you know, just like doing group activities like watching movies and things like that. I don't know, like that's the type of stuff that I really enjoy in my Reverse Harem books, and this has it. But if it was just edited better, I guess, and like the little things have been caught, but unfortunately not. So I might push through it maybe, but it's just really frustrating, to say the least. That's like that. So if this is the end of the vlog, I'm gonna let you go. I will keep vlogging the actual rest of the Paranormal Romance Readathon. I think I might try to make weekly vlogs a thing because I have been really enjoying it, and unfortunately it's just like I work a lot more than I used to, so can't spend all day reading, and just you can tell that by my weekly wrap up, which I'm about to film right now, because I'm even wearing my like 2020 is boo sheet shirt. Loving it. So I'm about to film that and a couple other videos. So if you have any thoughts or opinions about the books I've read, or have any recommendations to me, I would love to chat about, talk about it in the comments down below. And I hope you have a wonderful day and happy reading. Bye.